Well, it's top of the morning, everybody. I hope we're excited entering into the third trimester of winter. So we're getting there, aren't we? A bit of sun out there today, chilly southerly. Welcome to the Harcourt's Holmwood auction rooms. I'm one of two auctioneers working with you today. My name's Mark. I work with Kyle Siebert, that esteemed and handsome gentleman over there. But we are merely part of the auction team today. We've got a big team here, all here to facilitate you purchasing and buying your next home. So good luck to you. Luke Jansen over here will be spotting and recording your bids. Hayden Broadbelt in his familiar spot there in the corner, running proceedings as our auction floor manager. We've got our CEO Kyle Sutherland here, who's watching on as well. And Tony, what do we call you these days? I'm not sure, is it? Managing Director Tony Jenkins, there we go. No, so thanks very much for being here, guys. We wish you the very, very best at auction. To our owners, thank you very much for entrusting us with your prized asset. We take it very, very seriously. We represent you very, very proudly, and we're hoping for the best result for you, of course. And thanks for the presentation, making everything available and accessible. In terms of making things available, the documentation has been sourced and provided by your sales consultant from Harcourt's Holmwood. It is the centrepiece of that documentation, the auction agreement that I bring your attention to. Section 2 is the conduct of auction. It's the rules of auction. For some of you, it might be your first time to auction, so we better just establish how we roll here at Harcourt's Holmwood. Very simple. We do it the same every time. We start with confidential reserve prices on our properties set by our vendors. We're going to keep those confidential to you bidders at large, but your job's to bid to that figure or past it, and then you've got to prevail as the highest bidder at the end of the auction, at which point, when you do, bang, I'll bring the hammer down, so will Kyle, and we'll declare you the winner. Now, look, we don't always reach that reserve in the initial bidding, but it's no cause to panic, and it's no cause to close the auction off. What we would do is just pause the auction. And Kyle or I would have a conversation with the highest bidder in one of our rooms over here on the east side. We give you the chance to buy during the auction forum because it is the best place and time to buy. If properties don't sell today, they're what we call passed in, and the Holmwood sales consultant's got to take that property back to the entire marketplace. We offer it to absolutely everybody. Those with conditional interest as well get their chance there. So take advantage of the exclusivity of opportunity that you enjoy at auction. and we wish you the best. Now, there is another reason that you need to show your strongest bid at all times, is that sometimes during that negotiation and discussion we have with the highest bidder, sometimes the vendor will instruct Kyle or myself to come back to the rostrum and say, ladies and gentlemen, the property has been withdrawn from the auction floor and sold outside of the room, so you don't get another chance to bid. So just make sure you're in that lead position at all times would be my advice. Now, as auctioneers, Kyle and I might nominate the bidding increments, the sum that bidding should be increased by, but we don't place limits on you. We're happy to work with your bidding strategy. If the bids are too cheeky, though, we refuse those. If there's a dispute in the bidding, we just determine that and carry on from there, and the rest is as good as gold. We've got the exclusive right as auctioneers to place vendor bids. Now, we'd only place a vendor bid in the absence of bidding from the floor. You know we're only going to place a vendor bid well below that owner's reserve price. It means if you hear the auctioneer announcing the vendor bid, which we do, then you can bid against that with confidence, knowing that you've got a little bit of work to do to get to that selling zone. If the team from Harcourts are bidding for buyers, and we sometimes work with phone bidders as well, then Kyle and I will do our best to identify that to the rest of you. And the nitty-gritty is the fall of the hammer means yes, you're the winner. After a nice polite round of applause, we will give you a biro to sign the agreement and formalise the sale. We need a deposit today, just 10% of the purchase price. And we'll give you a copy of the REA Residential Sale and Purchase Agreements Guide, which has got all that helpful information about settlement and possession. And that is it. So let's get on to the first of the day. It's Tom Hardy from our Maryvale office. You would have got to know Tom over the last 3.5 weeks as he's run a very, very busy campaign here in Craycroft. At 10 Pahau Place is the property that we offer you. Excellent owners have done a great job in their presentation and organising their busy young family, so we do appreciate the accessibility that we've had there. Geez, hard to fault, Tom, isn't it? Pristine on Pahau is what we've called it, and I think you're telling the absolute truth. In this Huranui hamlet, great little spot in Kashmir, Craycroft, as we say, very, very desirable. It's a freehold estate that you bid for and buy today, and 615 square metres is the size of the parcel. It is Lot 48, Deposited Plan 27284 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Settlement has got some flexibility, but the 28th of September, which is a Thursday, is the date we've got struck down here. If you're working to prior dates or different dates that you have arranged prior to today, then good luck to you and well done. You do acknowledge that the additional clauses 23 to 28 on the agreement have been ticked off by your legal advisor, and you go from there. You can say pristine, you can say immaculate, you'd be correct on both counts. And really great to see a 100% presentation that the property's been put forward to. It's been improved with great vision and dedication. I think the middle child in the family was just a few days old when the new kitchen was fitted in, but isn't that superb? And the whole work around kitchen dining and the flow to the outdoor entertainment area, covered deck, is just superb. Kitchen scullery area, accessible breakfast bar, beautiful splashback tiling is a feature for me, and the separate big lounge, great for relaxation. We had a good play with the blocks in there the other day as we sat and had our conversation. 3 good bedrooms. You've got that lovely little sunny deck at the front too as well. It'll be nice for maybe a wee cup of tea in the morning. What about the garden and the lawns? 10 out of 10 or 100 out of 100 for those. An excellent double garage, cul-de-sac living. Those lawns are unspoiled because the kids run down that path at the top end of the cul-de-sac straight through to the park. And the roses have been pruned. Everything is in order for you. The air is slightly different out here in Craycroft. It's better, and the playground of the Port Hills is right there, ready to go. Okay, well, we're ready to go, Tom. Let's kick it away at number 10, Pahau Place. Who's here to bid and buy?
600.
600, welcome, madam. Good luck for you. And away we go at 650. Good on you, Liam. Nicely done. 660, the musical bid, and 680. Straight back we go. 690, another 10 for you, Sue. 7, straight there we go. 710, easily done. 710, you won't find better. 720, you'll enjoy the double glazing, keep you warm in the winter. 725, 30 right there, nice and 735. It's 745 is a good bid. I commend that one at 745. Who goes next, and what are we about to do? It's 745, sir, ma'am. Have you still got a little bit of gas in the tank? 745 is your bid. 750, welcome in. Good timing. And welcome in at 750. 755. Pristine on Pahau. It's 755 is the bid at this stage. And you're in the lead, 755. Down here, your chances now at 755. Second call at that figure. Third call. Bids with you, 760. Took some time there at 760. As they offer it back, 765. Of course you would. You won't find better. Cul-de-sac living in the Horonui hamlet at 765. That's the bid we're working with now. 765. What's that? We're on the market. Oh, great news. 765. I can sell away now. That is for sure. Liam, you've got your opportunity at 765 and down in front. Now we play for keeps. It's 765. Little Florence is off to a new home now at 765. First chance. And now it's 770 and astutely done. 771. Now that's encouraging for you, isn't it? At 771, we sell away. Pahau is how we do it at 771. 775. Now that's a sage bid. 776. I thought you were going to line all those sevens up for me there. 76. 776. You see you're still in the race. It's 776.
780.
Nicely. Commendable. It's 780. And we 81. 781. With the cheeky 1,000. Craig Crofts. A cracker. 781 twice. Welcome in. 782. Good time to be bidding at 782.
783.
One more at 83. 783. Shane. 5. Nicely. 785,000. Number 10. 86. It's 786. Good tenacity and persistence, endurance. 786. 787. You'll feel rewarded sitting under your covered deck area, enjoying 788. Spring's just around the corner. Who springs another bid in for me at 788? Should we line up the 789? Recommend. Try 789. It's got a nice little cadence to it, doesn't it? 788 just at this stage. First chance. And here we go. 90 might be the place to be. Two more's 90. 790. That's the bid to beat now. Just puts up a cheeky half, and that's all fair. It's 790 the half. As we work it down and work it away, puts up a little 1,500, and I have to congratulate you on that bid. It's 792. 793. You've got unlimited chances to change your mind. Remember that. 793. We welcome you back in. 793. You always want to buy what others want. It's 793. Second chance now. Puts up the one. It's 794. 795. 795. Makes sense. It's logical. All these people wanting to move in, there can be only one at 795. I think you'd be saying 800 would be the sensible thing to do here. It's 795. As we wind it away, hard to value it down to these little bids. 795 the half.
796.
Straight back. Puts up another 500. Little handful A handful of Lord Rutherfords at 796. All the work is done. You move straight in. Pahau Place. 796. We're selling away. Still keeping my eye on you. And over here, Liam, you were vivacious at the start. 796. Right, let's work it away. Got to be fair to my good bidder here. Tahi, Rua, 797, appreciate it. 98, 798. Maybe the 801, just a suggestion. At 798, we're selling away. 799. The pleasure was yours. 800,000. 800. You must test them on that limit, on those round numbers. 800,000. A house-proud cul-de-sac. Odorings for a cheeky wee coffee. At 801 is a good bid. 802, saw it coming. 802,000. How are we going over there? Because at 802 I sell away. 802. You can say the property they're bidding on has just got that little bit more valuable at 802,000. Let's wind it down and see what happens. 3, 2. 3, 2, 1. And selling. No for now, no forever. At 802. 10 Pahau Place. Blocking the ears. Toppling on. Not too rough on our consultants, madam, please. 802. Okay, sit tight. This is it. 10 Pahau Place. Are you resolute? I'm selling away. It goes. Thank you for your bidding, but congratulations. Gone and sold. Well done. Very, very well fought and well bid to the team down here. The starters, Liam, thank you. Shane, thanks for your bidding. But Jackie, congratulate your client. That's very, very well done. Tom Hardy, super campaign. Mr. Siebert.
People knew her by her will to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we move now to, if I could have your attention, please, we go now to lot number 2 for this morning. It is 635 Downs Road in Airwell. Kimberly Smiley from the St Albans office. Always good to work with you, Kimberly. I know you've really enjoyed working with our sellers here. The property is a freehold title. It is a touch over 4 hectares. Settlement date to which you work, bidders and buyers, the 30th of August 2023. Of course, you may be working to a pre-agreed date. This is a builder's own home. This particular builder, his services are recommended throughout our industry. That expertise, that attention to detail is evident throughout this property. It is beautifully presented. And 2017 House of the Year Awards regional competition, they agreed. It was a winner of the Gold Award in its category. It really is, as you say in your marketing, in a league of its own. The setting is simply sublime. You've got views over the Southern Alps. You've also got those 5 paddocks in which the little ones or the pets or the livestock can roam. Also outdoor sheds, etc. You have the option, of course, of keeping 2 alpacas, Bert and Ernie. If you choose not to, look, I've had a chat to them. They said alpaca bag, if necessary. Thank you. Inside, it is just fabulous. Great separation of spaces. I love the entertainment wing. If you're a kid in the 90s, that games room really just lights a fire in your belly. It's a beautiful place. And also the media room, just excellent for warm, snug movie evenings with the family. The bedroom accommodation is ample. And the way this home is positioned for sunshine is brilliant. Indoor-outdoor flow and beautiful polished concrete flooring. I just think it's an exceptional home. You bid today for a lifestyle. I don't think you'd ever regret buying here at number 635. So Kimberley, let's get underway as we look to identify the new owner at 635 Downs Road. Bidders and buyers, I'm in your hands. Opening bid or offer. Where do we say go? Not for sale at 1.1. Maybe that's a sensible place to start. Is there 1.1 in the room? If you don't buy, as I will, on behalf of my owners, I look for 1.1. All right, then a vendor bid at $1,100,000. Look for a $50,000 rise at this stage at 1.1. The bid's with me. First call at 1.1. The playground, it stays. Love that central fireplace. We visited on a foggy day, didn't we, Kimberley? You wouldn't know it, though, inside. Exceptionally warm. Really a special place at 1.1. I look for $1,150,000. First call. Second call at 1.1. Bids with me. Third and final call at $1,100,000. Just the 10,000. Optimistic, sir, but we'll work with you at $1,110,000. At $1,110,000 I have on the first call. There's your competition, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,110,000, second call. Third and final call at $1,110,000. Look, sir, I could vendor bid here, but I think let's pause and have a conversation. You appear to be my only bidder. We'll have a chat, can't say to you at this level, but auction is open at $1,110,000, and we're back with you very, very soon.
The beauty of working with multiple auctioneers, we can keep the program moving for you busy folk. In terms of busy folk, I absolutely say that Karina Gray is definitely one of those. She works from our Ilam office. She offers a presidential proposition here at number 138 Roosevelt Ave. If you see what I did there, President Roosevelt. So there we go. In this great position, it really is. And thanks very much to Sloss Holdings. They're our vendors and have been in the past as well. Worked closely with Karina over the past few years, and I think they've excelled themselves this time, Karina, to a level which is astonishing, and a beautiful spot doing justice to that position where it is. It's a freehold estate as well, great tenure. That is the strongest tenure that we offer you, so that puts you in the box seat for a start. It's 229 square metres is the portion of land that you attributed to that estate. Lot 1, deposit plan 589828. In the Canterbury Land Registry, certificate of title 1125927. Now the chattel list is unchanged. The 16th of August is the settlement date, so really good settlement terms. You can get cracking and get moving. There isn't any change to that chattel list, like I say, and it is a high quality one at that. All other things in the contract are agreed, no problems at all, and we move and proceed on that basis. And I have to give credit to our developers here because they knew the value and the majesty of the position, and they've really come up with the play that puts a property in there that's going to match and do justice to that position. Just superb on Melbourne Park there, isn't it? I think they've just gone a step above in terms of the layout, the expansive living, the appointments throughout the home, and the decor. The blend of materials is great. Nice high stud, the wall of windows, and the addition of that lovely big deck is just the room you're going to spend the most time in throughout these warmer days. Sun streams in. Look at the natural look inside with the timbers. It's a softer look, but you've got that lovely blend of the soft furnishings as well. Love the joinery in the home, as I say. You've got that 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, internal access garage combination, which is what all buyers are looking for. Superb upstairs with that accommodation. Imagine waking up to that view as you watch those Crusaders in their summer training. I just think it's going to be a pleasure for you as you stroll across to Machino Cafe, and walking back you can admire your position at the front at number 1 at Roosevelt Ave. It's truly magnificent, a step ahead, a cut above, and here to be sold. So let's kick it away in the bidding. Who starts and who's going to own? That's the question I ask you. The all-important where we start. Considered looks from the bidding community. 900 won't own it. Happy to start there if you like at that nice, easy bidding level. Or stronger might be your play. Okay, vendor bid to start at 9. There we go. No confusion as to value. Well north of that figure. Who takes me, say, to 920? Get yourself in the race and get bidding. Masterful townhouse, right at the front, right on that gorgeous Melbourne Park, as we know. First chance at the figure. Second call, tightly held in the street. Third call, is there 20 or better? Final chance at that figure. Okay, I'll take that vendor bid, but I put you on notice. Need to see a little bit of activity, a little bit of a jiggle in the bidding arm, sir. Would you say 940 or perhaps for me? Just at 920 on a vendor bid here and now. Be the first ever resident here. Brand spanking new, gorgeously done, high specification. Second chance on that vendor bid at 20. Third. Right, you're not bidding for me. That means you want to go back and talk to Karina afterwards. That's absolutely fine. I'll just nudge that vendor bid up slightly. Karina, I'm not going to give too much of a clue. We know 950 is well away from what's going to own it. But I put the ball back in your court. Bidders, purchasers can now come and talk to you. Clearly not for sale at 950. Final vendor bid, we pass in and carry on working for all at Roosevelt, number 138. So see Karina Gray, if you've been through the campaign, she'll be in touch with you within the next 24 hours, I would have thought. We roll straight through and we roll out to Prebbleton now. Matt Dawson from the Mayorvale office. He's been our lead marketing consultant on this near new home. Toot toot, we say at Station Masters Way, sir. Nice to be out in this part of our Selwyn district, and I do give credit to the owners as well. Just a couple of years young, this one, and just that breathtaking modern home design. I think you should be excited about that, but just with that nice level establishment. And Jack, you can take credit with that. You and Elise have done some wonderful work here and got it ready to go for our next owner. Station Masters Way, number 52. In Prebbleton, right in the heart of Prebbleton, you have to say. A freehold proposition as well, 400 square metres is the size of that parcel. Legal description's absolutely accurate. Settlement date struck down for the 25th of August. We do have a little bit of flexibility in that, so we can work with you if possible. Clause 27 just gives you peace of mind and reassurance that the vendor will do everything possible, make all the documentation available for you to transfer that master build guarantee into your name, which, like I say, should give you ample confidence. And you would take confidence in the proposition here. Stunning looking home, and I think the layout is absolutely perfect. The thing for me is, yes, it's near new, but not brand new, but the last couple of years, the owners have just set about perfecting the proposition. The addition of that gorgeous hardwood deck, they've planted it out thoughtfully, so the landscaping is just coming into fruition. It is beautifully established. Great layout, as we know. It's open and light. You're anchored by your very funky, cool kitchen. Breakfast bar is the great spot where families spend most of their time catching up, don't they? Room to entertain inside and out. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Master's got the ensuite walk-in robe. It's a great combination. Nice layout. Double internal access garage. That's carpeted also. Just the new retail development in Prebbleton is really taking it to that next level. And the strength of the community is undeniable still. The air is fresh. It's a good place to be. You're not too far from the Prebbleton domain also. And you're only a few minutes from the city now anyway. So you get the best of all worlds here at Station Masters Way. Your train's coming to the station. I think it's time to get all aboard. Who starts us away at number 52? Really here to count your bids and get you into ownership. Station Masters Way. Who is the master? Who'll dominate proceedings for me? Something a little stiffer than that, perhaps. What do you say? 750's not going to own it. Let's kick off there. And I'd expect a station load of bids at that level at 750. Surely I'll put one in on behalf of the owner, but surprised you haven't called out a number for me at 750. Let's work in the traditional 20. I don't mind. You might like to be stronger. You've seen how it's done. 750 vendor bid. First call. What about the colour combo? Second call. Up the front, Maddie, you work away for that. Second and third, was that a finger in the sky? No. Never took a bid of someone who wasn't absolutely prepared to do so. Final chance at 50, 70, sir. This is the one you've been waiting for. Resplendent in the green, sir. Would you say 70, perhaps? We'll vendor bid at 70. Absolutely comfortable to do so. We know values well north of this figure. 770 vendor bid. All those amenities, a walk away. Second chance. Third call at 770. Matt, I could take another vendor bid. It seems evident to me we're not going to get that hand up in the room. Panic not. We go back to you, Matt. I'll put the property back in your court. Look, we are going to attack it with a market price. So we've collated all the feedback. We think we've got a sharp price to offer to the marketplace. Not a pass-in vendor bid, no, a market price of $879,000. There it is. We believe that represents excellent value in the marketplace. Matt Dawson, Mirabale office, is the man you need to speak to now, and quickly, because it won't last at that figure. We work with all buyers. We'll pause the proceedings while we come back for Downs Road, but that concludes my efforts today. Thanks very much, Jack. We carry on working. Regards to Elise, property is available.
left eye, parabola. You tell me all the right things left and right. That you say what you wanna say. Time machine 타고 시공간을 넘어. Oh yeah. 달인 점점 내 마음이 나오라는 리듬에 춤을 춰. 'Cause boy you make me feel brand new. whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across some memories, try to recall before they all shatter. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. Where did you go? Where's your heart at? Why did you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter. got dark, 넌 내게 fly. Parabola. You tell me all the right things left and right. That's all. Say what you wanna say. Time machine을 타고 시공간을 넘어. Oh yeah. Diving 점점 내 마음이 너라는 리듬에 춤을 춰. 'Cause boy you make me feel brand new. to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across old memories, try to recall before they all shatter. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. Dear Lily, where did you go? Where's your heart at? Why did you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for your patience. Those joining us at holmwood.co. Thank you for joining us. We left the room on a live bid at 635 Downs Road in Irwell at $1,110,000. There's been, relatively long conversation outside of the room, and I can confirm that the vendors have agreed under clause 2.6 to withdraw the property, and at $1,225,000, it has very happily been sold. That concludes our auction day, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks very much for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you next Wednesday.